I've been here for 5 years and I've owned 5 businesses in 5 years. And I started giving back to the community. So I started asking myself, what should I do? I started browsing ideas. Then I'm like, podcast. I'll start a podcast. I won't be able to teach the audience because I'm not expert, not qualified to help anyone. But what I can do is ask bold questions to qualified people. And I'm going to ask, how did you make your first million? Because this is credibility. The purpose of this podcast was from the beginning is giving value and giving back. Because I felt like I owe this community. So the real estate is not enough return on investment for you because you're putting a big down payment down.
So that is one reason. The second reason is because you can take a mortgage. But because I still don't have 2 years of income that, through one employer, I can't take a loan.
It's not true.
It's not true?
You can still take a loan, but probably not from an A lender. You take it from a B or a C lender. Most probably B lender would be able to work on something out with you. You just have to talk to the right people. I can connect you with them.
Yeah. So I've heard that before, and like private lenders or whatever. I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm happy to discuss those options too, because logical to do it that way. What I did for the income thing is I opened a business and I put money in it. It pays me monthly. It's been about 6-8 months. And another year from now, I'll start to take like mortgages and buy properties anywhere in the US or here in Ottawa and rent them out. But me and my partner, we always have a goal in mind, 1 property a year, and then kind of scale from there. That's not too hard. You put like $500,000 on a property, rent it out.
It gets addictive, just so you know.
Yeah?
Once you get the first property, the second property, it will be 1 property a month at some point.
Okay.
It's addictive buying real estate. Everyone I know who buys lots of real estate, I know that they get addicted to this shit. And sometimes, it's bad because, you're getting too excited to buy something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm connected with lots of real estate investors. And there's an event that happened in Ottawa every Wednesday, every second Wednesday of every month. I sponsor these events. And they gather real estate investors and builders. And it's actually like seminars. They teach you stuff. And you meet some big builders in Ottawa. I'm happy to connect you with them. If you want to come tomorrow, it's happening tomorrow, actually.
Yeah.
I can bring you as my guest.
I'm happy to join. What time is it?
Yeah, there's like some good opportunities too. I know some builders that they're building like 100 units, 60 units, stuff like this. You can put money. So you just give cash, like 100K, 200K, and just...
That's what my partner did. He bought one in Mississauga.
And this will help you to get loans. Because now all of your money is in crypto. You go to the bank will tell you you're broke.
Yeah.
I don't think you have money. Right, you're faking. You go to the B lender, is going to give you a hard time. He will give you a loan, but they'll take a big they'll charge you so much interest. Making these real estate investments will show equity, solid equity, right?
Yeah.
So this will help you to
100%. So I got that point too, because my friend does a lot of real estate. He's like, yeah, if you buy a property that counts as income, you can do that. Yeah, I'm down 100%. Just send me the details on Instagram.
Yeah, I'll have you as my guest tomorrow.
Sweet.
I'll have you as my guest tomorrow.
What's the event called?
But you have to wear a fucking suit.
For tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're coming as my guest, no, not everyone wears a suit, but you're coming as my guest, you wear a suit on.
But I have to go shopping today.
We'll go. Fuck it. We'll go after the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll wear a suit for tomorrow.
Deal.
All right. Do you go to events often?
I go to networking events so much.
Okay.
Like a networking event helped me grow. Big time.
Yeah, there we go. Connections is a big thing.
One of the biggest things, bro.
I think it's the only big thing.
For me, especially, why? Because I'm the vision guy. So I have an idea. I'm very creative. I always have great visions. Execution, I need people, I need talent. So I go to these events, I meet talents. Sales is not a problem.
Okay.
I don't care like of finding clients when I do networking, but it's more like talents. You're finding talents to collaborate with, to partner up with is very valuable.
Fair enough. To me, like, I even said it on my Instagram. I was like, if you want a shortcut to success, go and meet like insane people. And there was a saying that said, if you're in a room with 6 billionaires, you'll be the next billionaire. It's very, true. Very true. You just have to have a skill, which I think I learned throughout, on how you can utilize people. Not like in a manipulative way, but like actually how to recognize their skills and put them into actual actions and build an execution plan. That was for me. You can be a creative person, you be the idea person. Okay, you're the execution person, you can find people, you be that person. Don't, try and put too many things on someone's plate, because then they'll be overloaded, they won't do the work. Delegate as much as possible. That's how it was for me.
Also, what I've seen working, because lots of people, they do lots of networking.
Yeah.
They end up getting nothing out of it. Why? Because they're going there to chase people and chase dollars.
Yeah.
So like when you come talk to me and I have lots of money and I can tell that you're coming after my money. You want my money. You want me to invest in you. I'll feel threatened. I'll feel like, fuck man, leave me alone. If you're bringing value to the table, people will be attracted to the skill that you have. They want to work with you. I'm sure these two millionaires or billionaires that they worked with you, they saw that you're very good at execution, very fast, you're a good coder. They're like, I want to do something with this guy. They believed in you.
Yeah.
So you need to have value. You need to provide value. So you go to networking events. This is not enough. Good job. You made the first step. Add value to people's life, and then they will keep you around. And to be able to keep you around, they have to give you something.
Don't pitch too hard either.
Nah.
Man, when I go to a lot of those conferences, and it's funny because you say, get scared. I don't get scared. I troll them. So when they say, they start pitching me hard, invest in this. I work at McDonald's. I flip burgers for a living. And me and my partner started doing this, and we saved so much time. Like, oh, you flip burgers? All right, nice to meet you. And they move on. That's the only, don't do that. You want to go to those events, see yourself valuable too. You got to show your value. Don't act like you're desperate. If you're desperate, you're not really going to get anywhere. And that was me for a long time when I went to those conferences. I realized it was wrong. I thought it was a numbers game, meet as many people as possible, pitch them hard, fast, and then you'll get somewhere. But no, it was just like deep connections, understanding what someone is actually providing, and be like, all right, here's what you provide. Here's how I can help you. Let's do something together. That was how it should be. Don't pitch.
Yeah, don't be pitching. Don't be pitching at networking events. Even if someone asks you what do you do for a living, try to stall. Try to say, hey, I'm here to make friends today, not to do business. And they will be like, what? It's like cats. You push them, they come back. So try to be like, I'm here chilling today just to make some new friends. So let's keep it this way. Tomorrow we'll talk business.
The secrets.
I have actually a list of things I teach my friends when they go networking.
Okay.
It actually works, man. And one networking event last year, it's not a big number, but I made $250,000 in one networking event.
Sweet, man.
Multifamily conference 2024, 2023.
Okay.
I made $250,000 in sales.
MashaAllah.
Yeah, it was a 2 days event.
From people, yeah?
I met people, and then I closed them after the event. I did the math not a long time ago, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
This event cost me like $5,000 in between hotel and tickets and shit like this. Made $250,000. And I did not have one business conversation during the event.
Yeah, that you're just gonna get smart about it. If you pitch too hard, you're not gonna get anything.
If you ask for it, you won't get it.
That's a better way to put it.
If you ask for it, you won't get it, period.
Yeah.
You go to the bank, you don't tell them I need money. You tell them I could use some more. When you say I need money ASAP, let's start the paperwork, they will investigate the shit out of you. Why do you need money? Why you're desperate? Same with any lenders. You go to any lender because you want their money, you don't ask for money, right?
Yeah.
Even with dating.
Yeah, I don't have much experience in that, but I get what you're saying.
You're a halal guy?
Yeah, so I'm meeting a girl right now, actually, but like in a halal way, obviously.
Yeah?
We'll see how that goes.
You're 21.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
21, but I've done a lot for 21.
So you're trying to get married soon? Which is good for you,
Yeah. I'm trying to, do it the halal way. I don't agree with a lot of the ways they do it. Like, I don't agree to the T how they do it, the halal fashion. I'll be honest, because it's so hard to meet, understand what the girl is about without really, living with them. You know what I mean?
So when are you trying to get married? How long?
Hopefully in a year.
In a year?
Yeah.
Fucking right, man. Fucking right. 22,
I'll invite you to
married,
the wedding.
million, everything. Okay, and how long have you been seeing this girl?
A week.
A week. And trying to,
So I met her at a restaurant. I was actually filming content.
Okay.
She walked in and all right, cool. She's pretty. Let's go talk to her. I paid for everyone in the restaurants just so I can talk to her. I'm like, I pay for her, for him, and then I get to their table with her friends. I'll pay for you as well. Can I get your name? It's like, yeah, this is my name.
So you paid their bills or you paid them?
Paid their bills.
Paid the bills?
Yeah, and then I get to the table. Can I get to talk to you? Yeah, and then as she walks out, I'm like, can I get your dad's number or your number? It's like, here's my dad's number.
She's that cute?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
just paid for the whole family's lunch and he just met her.
No, it wasn't family. It was the entire restaurant, man. Everyone in the restaurant.
So what was it, a condition? No. She told you pay for everyone to get her phone number?
So it was a strategy to get there. Because if I just approach her table and I'm like, yo, can I get your number?
Hey man, listen. I know you make money. Once you start solving everything with money, you have an issue.
Yeah?
You'll lose so many skills. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Money, it could be evil sometimes.
Fair enough.
Now for this girl, she loves you maybe. Probably she doesn't look at you as a money tool. But for this girl, you don't have skills. You have money. So you need to find a way to still use your skills even if you have the money. So if you want to talk to girl, try to do it the masculine way. Masculine way is not the money way.
True. So like my it was
Okay, Pedro, I'm very unhappy with you.
it was a Canada Day. I'm like, all right, cool. There's like 4 people in the restaurant. I'll pay for everyone, and then I get to their table. It's a way to talk to them. I found it more appropriate than just approaching their table right away. I'm like, yo, can I get your number? You know, it's a bit more.
No, that's not true.
It's not true.
That's not true. You bought your way in. This is the cheapest way to do it. Listen, if you paid their bill because you wanted them to be happy to get this meal and this is coming from the heart, yes. But if you bought their bill so you can have a chat with them, this is not good. You have a chat with them by starting with the right question and by talking about the right topic, by reading the room. That's what men does.
Okay.
Men don't buy their way in.
So you go to a table and be like, yo, what's up?
I've done it. I have a video. I've done it in Dubai.
I've seen that video.
I was sitting with my Majid, with
Yeah.
my friend, and we spoke like, and they were like,
But that's a bad comparison. I can do that too. The girls is different, man. The girls is different.
it's way easier.
It's easier to go.
Bro, a dude doesn't want to talk to a dude. The girl can't wait for this guy to talk to her. He just needs to start right. Not make her feel friend, not make her feel unsafe.
You seem to have a lot of practice. You've had a lot of practice.
We'll go through this together. You don't know, man. Money's great, but won't look great if you use it too much.
Okay.
You know, you don't want to be like a 60-year-old guy who can't a lady, but he will give her so much money so she can call him daddy. Make her call you daddy because of your penis,
Fair enough.
not your money. So back to the story, and you paid for everyone, you had a great time, and then you chatted with her, and she gave you her dad's or her brother's number?
No, so at the time it was a very short chat. Her friend was like, it's her birthday. I'm like, yeah, cool. How old are you now? And it's like, no, I'm 20 years old. Perfect. Let's, happy birthday. And I walk back to my table. As she walks out, I'm like, I think you're cute. Can I get your dad's number or your number? She's like, yeah, here's my dad's number. My dad calls her the next day. Like, calls her dad the next day. They set up a meeting.
Shit, she's Arab too, obviously.
Yeah, Egyptian.
Okay.
And then they set up a meeting together. My mom and her mom, they see each other. Then
Nice.
then I see them the next day, and then I see them again yesterday. Actually, I saw her, and then hopefully sometime soon I'll see her again.
That's awesome, man. How many no's did she say?
No's, no no's.
So you said she didn't give you her number.
So
So she said, no, I won't give you my number.
no, I offered her. I gave her an option. I was like, your dad number, your mom's number, or your number, and she chose her dad's number.
And now you know why she didn't give you her number. Because you gave her options. No, bro, we have to spend more time together.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
Okay.
enough. Fair enough.
We gotta
So I should have.
we have to talk.
So I should have asked for a number. No, I didn't want to give her.
You don't ask. You don't ask, bro. You demand.
Yeah, man, give me your number now.
No. You pick up your phone. You say, so 613. And I should be like, I'm telling you, there's many ways to do it.
So 613 is
It
wild.
depends. You have to read the room first. Okay,
Okay.
so like, depends how it works. You know?
So
Like, there's many
613.
ways. You can say, give me your phone.
Give me your phone.
Give me your
my
phone. Unlock
number.
it.
Yeah.
She'll be like, why? You're telling, just bear with me for a second. Trust me here. Take your phone. Pull your phone number.
Yeah. No,
make her
this is wild.
click the green thing, bro. There's so many ways. You don't give options. Listen, in sales, you haven't done much sales before. I've
Yeah, I
done
haven't.
so much sales before. I've been trained so much, read so many books, and I train on sales. When you call a prospect and you close a deal on the phone, the deal could be like you sold them the product or you convinced them to jump on a second call with you. Let's say you convince them to jump on a second call with you. You tell them, okay, so how does Wednesday 2 p.m. sound like? You don't tell them what's your schedule next week.
It's easier
What's
that
your
way.
schedule next week is very vague. Oh, I'm not actually free next week, or you're giving them too many options.
Yeah.
When you tell them what's your Wednesday 2 p.m. look like, they'll be like, it's laser focused on one target. So they will be like, yeah, I'm available. Boom, I scheduled you. Not like, hey, may I schedule you? No, I scheduled you. Right? Done. You put them in the future. Right? So same thing with women and dating.
Yeah.
You can't give too much options. You have to act like a leader. A leader demands nicely. Leader don't ask.
Fair enough.
Right?
And I've had people kind of me over, man. A lot of people.
Why
right?
did they you over?
Like money wise, and
How?
how I was just so stupid. Like they would tell me I'm this.
Say that sentence
I'm
again.
stupid. Yeah.
Okay, well, stop being stupid instead of looking for people's flaws.
Yeah. Okay. But
If you stop being stupid, people won't try to with you. Some people, like, they don't want to with you and they've never with anyone before, but you, because you're stupid, they with you. You're an easy target.
all right. Fair enough. So it's work on myself instead.
Work on you instead of expecting too much from people.
All right.
You attract who you are.
Sweet. I mean, the last thing I expected today was to get some dating advice. But here we go.
Now, I'm not saying this about dating. It's in general.
Yeah, no,
Your
for sure.
friends will with you when they see that you're That's
Yeah.
why on my shirt, I have one shirt downstairs. I'll show it to you. I'm
Okay.
So I don't allow people to with me. I know some people in my life right now that we're doing great things together. They with so many people in the past. With me, they don't even try. Right?
So just be fair
Make
enough.
them look in your eye and know that I'm not with this guy because there will be consequences.
Yeah. Sweet. I'll do more research.
Hard
on that.
target. Yeah, not an
Yeah.
easy target. Yeah, man, I'm excited for you.
I'll keep you updated. Maybe if the wedding happens, I'll invite you.
Well,
as
we do photography and videography
Yeah.
for weddings, so you better hire us. But what do you mean talk about wedding? Take your time, man. Take your time.
I mean, yeah, it's from a year from now. It's a long time still.
Depends how much experience you're experiencing with them, in my opinion.
Yeah, true. Because if it's 2 hours a day, then it's like
It's like you're 2 hours a day.
It's like
You
a
haven't
part-time
taken
job.
a trip together. You haven't like did a 2 hours drive together.
Yeah.
You need to meet her friends. She need to meet yours. I had to hang a sign on my bedroom to convince people to come in.
Okay.
I called it a healing room. What is something that has changed in your life after you made good money? Like you're 21 now and you made your money when you were 19. You definitely had some broke 19 friends. What happened with those friends? Did you try to pull them to your level? Did they push you away? Did they talk shit about you? Did they start rumors that this guy made his money not in the best way? What happened?
So a lot of people think I'm a drug dealer. The
'Cause you look
parents
like it.
included. Yeah, I mean, I've read a book one day. It said, you want to get too rich to the point where people think you're a drug dealer. So I take it as a compliment sometimes. But when it's a close friend, I get offended. I'm like, bro, you've seen me do the work. Come on, man. Like I'm not a drug dealer. So yeah, some of them do think that. Like my not so close friends, some of them think I do like scams in crypto. But my close friends, we're stuck together, and I'm trying to pull them up with me as well.
It's good for you.
I'm like, here's the opportunities for investment. I get, invest as well. If you lose money, I'll refund you so they don't have any questions and don't give me any headache. I'll refund you entire money that you invested. Some of them don't want to really do it. Like one of them, he has a good dad, and he's like, my dad will start a business for me, so I don't really need to dabble with an industry I'm not really familiar with. I'm like, oh, fair enough. But yeah, most of them are good friends, and they stuck with me so far. They're real. Yeah, shout out to you guys. They know who they are.
It's good, man. Good for you. You seem like a very good guy.
Yeah.
I look in your eyes and I see very good heart.
Thank you.
Family man, a good heart man. Like I see a guy I want to keep in my circle actually.
Oh, sweet man. You look like a good dude too.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm in the suits and a very, very good representable guy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Rocking the Wally too. You're a big watch guy.
I only own one very expensive watch.
Okay.
That's it. Like I like watches. I'm trying not to get to liking them too much because it's an expensive hobby.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I bought my watch when I did. It was one of my goals to buy a Rolex, and I wanted to buy a $5,000 Rolex.
Okay.
That's what was in my mind. No, actually, when I first started making money in my companies, that was like 3-4 years ago. My goal was to buy a membership in a club, not a nightclub. It's a business club.
Okay.
Here in Ottawa. I'm not going to say names because I don't want to do advertising to anyone, but like this membership costs like about $2,000 a year. And I bought it. Then after this, I wanted to buy $5,000 Rolex. And then, I had a nice contract, and 2 months, I made really, really good money. Okay. Like more than I do usually a year. Okay. I'm like, okay, let's buy a watch. One of my clients owns like 5 Rolexes. So he takes me to a store. We're also not going to say names. Rolex store.
Okay.
I go to the store. The chick is treating me like garbage. I'm wearing a suit, dude.
Yeah.
Treating me like garbage.
I'm guessing you didn't have a watch on.
No. I had a watch, but not a Rolex.
Okay.
Right? I've always put watches on. I had a Paul Rich, like $700 watch.
Okay.
Treating me like garbage. Then she shows me some watches. I ask her how much. She's like, we don't do this here.
Yeah.
We don't do it like this here. Like here we match make, we don't sell. So you can't ask me how much is this watch. You see it, you like it, then we might talk numbers after. I'm like, all right. And then I didn't like any of the watches. She's like, what color do you like? I'm like, rose gold. She's like, oh, actually someone ordered one and he just received it last Friday, but his wife didn't like it, so he didn't take it. So we have it in storage so I can show it to you. She showed it to me, I put it on, and then I'm like, this looks like my future watch. She's
Yeah,
like,
it does
yeah,
look nice.
well, listen to this. He's like, yeah, well, it's this much. And like, she's telling me like, she didn't tell me, like, she's like, yeah, well, it's this much. I don't think it would be a future watch because it's very expensive for you. I'm like, yeah,
It's a challenge now.
start the paperwork.
Yeah, it's a challenge for you now.
That's what I said. Let's start the paperwork. I'm like, I made way more than this money in the last 2 months. I could buy it, right? And I didn't buy it just for an ego or something, but I felt like I deserve it. I really loved the watch, and the me off. And she's like, I'm like, yeah, start the paperwork. Start the paperwork. I swear, they opened a champagne bottle for me to make up for all the me. Now I have a card where I can park in that building, not on the street. They're like, we don't want to see you parking on the street anymore.
Nice, congrats.
Yeah,
So
that-
when was that? When did you buy it?
I bought it about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Congrats.
Yeah,
There's
that's
so
when I started taking off with some of our businesses.
My friend is a multi-millionaire, my partner in every company. Like multi, I'm talking millions. He drove like a Honda Civic 2007 for a long time. And I convinced him to buy his first watch, GMT Master 2, it's fully gold. It's the ugliest watch I've seen in my life. I'm like, bro, why would you wear a full gold watch?
Didn't you say you convinced him to buy it?
Convinced him to buy a watch.
Okay.
A watch. I'm like, you need to buy a smart, like a luxury
Nice
watch
yeah.
to go to those conferences. You can't be dressed up as a homeless person. Going to those. I know you're rich, man. I know you have money. Just spend some money on a watch, and he has cash. I'm like, just buy a watch. So he spends $40K on a watch that looks so ugly.
So what's his problem? Like, why did he drive the Honda Civic for that long? He doesn't want to look like he has money, so people like don't envy him, or what is it? Because people have
Simple
many
life.
reasons.
Simple life.
Some people are cheap.
No, it's not cheap.
No one does it to stay humble.
It's not. No, humble.
No one does it to stay humble. This is a lie.
Yeah.
I know lots of people that say, "Oh, I don't need to buy this car. I want to buy the Honda." No, some people they do not want to look like they're rich because they think people will be jealous and will take this luck out of their way.
No, I don't believe in hustle, whatever they call it. But no, I think for him, he just likes to live a simple life. I know he made a lot of money, and I know he has a lot of money. He knows I have money too. So it's like we sometimes even hold each other's money. We have that trust with each other. But yeah, he upgraded. He did upgrade the car as well. He bought like a 2016 Audi A7 or something.
That's not an upgrade, but sure.
From a 2007 Civic.
I don't like Audi. That's why I'm making a silly joke.
Fair enough. It's a big upgrade, but it's still not crazy.
Yeah.
So
Okay, good for him. Good for him. Maybe he spends his money on something else that makes him feel, rewarded.
he doesn't.
He doesn't.
He goes to the cheapest cafes. I'm like, man,
Yeah,
come
this
on.
guy's cheap.
Come on,
This
man.
guy's cheap. If he even for the food he's that cheap, that means this guy's like.
No, I took him out to like when we went to Dallas together. I'm like, let's go to this 5-star. So we missed our flight. We were going to Austin.
He bought a flight.
Yeah, and I bought it for
Wow. You buy the.
him. So I'm like, let's go to Austin. He
Now
referred,
we know how the guy got rich.
he paid back for it. But we went to Austin, and on the way back, there's a connection flight. You have to go to Dallas, and then from Dallas to Toronto. So because the wind was so bad, they canceled that flight, and they gave us like hotel tickets. And obviously, when they reimburse you for a hotel, it's not gonna be a 5-star hotel. It's gonna be like a 2-star hotel.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I ain't going there. It's a super bad hotel in the middle of Dallas. I'm like, bro, I'm not going there. I'm booking a 5-star hotel. I was like, no, I'm going there. They even give me an Uber ticket too, so I don't have to pay for Uber. I'm like, bro, come on, man. So I booked the hotel for both of us. I get a suite, he gets like a room, and then we go to get the Uber. It's like 40 minutes away. But it's a really nice hotel. We go there, and I'm like, we can eat in the rest in the hotel. I was like, no, we'll Uber Eats. I'm not sure. We'll Uber Eats now, so it gets there at the same time. So we're sitting at a 5-star massive hotel, like it's a resort. It's called the Omni PGA or something, which has a golf course as well. And everyone in the restaurant is eating like super nice food. We're eating Uber Eats food, like chicken Popeyes that we're eating, and everyone's looking at us with our hands. We don't even have utensils. It was kind of funny. But then at night they had like a drone show, which was really nice. So I took him out with it. We went together. We went on a walk around the golf course, and we also smoked cigar together in the lounge. And so we sat with a few billionaires. I think they're billionaires. They never mentioned it, but they own like high-rise buildings in Dallas. And then at that point, he realized, spending more money sometimes can be worth it. I was like, yeah, thank you for taking me. I get it now.
You gotta also treat yourself, man. When it comes to food, especially, like you wanna eat a nice meal, you wanna be served, taken care of.
Yeah.
You gotta take some breaks to reward yourself, or you'll at some point you'll lose this motivation. Man, it was really nice talking to you.
100%, man. Thank you for having me.
What is the message you have for the guys out there and girls out there, like young people out there?
Bro, you gotta be hungry, man. Like if you're not hungry for making it, you won't make it. Just have hunger, be desperate, but be careful with that because we just spoke about it. But you have to be like really hungry in this world. Otherwise, someone more hungry than you will get it before you. So if you're not hungry, you really won't really make it, I feel like.
Are you happier now with having more money? Don't worry about the public judgment. Just answer it as is.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I'm happier than ever.
Money
man.
can make you happy, but for the broke people,
Bro, who would change lives with someone who's broke? Nobody.
no one.
Yeah.
No one.
No one, like-
Only brokies would say I would.
Yeah, like, that's so obvious, man. People would say, no, but it does make you happy.
Do you have any question for us before we wrap?
That's all, man. Thank you so much for having me.
Right.